I need some type of like necklace. Okay, I need a necklace. Shorty needs a necklace. Who cares? Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel for the 5th time this week. If you have not checked in, I have recorded 5 times this week. Like who is this? Who is this? That's why I'm so happy. Today's Wednesday, so that means I got 2 videos. I got one already on the way. Once this is recorded, this will be up Friday. So just very, very proud of myself. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe because I plan on doing this every week. 5 days a week, I plan to have good stuff. And I already have some good stuff planned for you guys for next week. Because consistency is key. The key to success is consistency, and I'm finally learning that, and I feel it. Do y'all feel it? Cause I feel it. Do y'all feel it? Cause I feel it. Yeah. This is the remnants of yesterday's video. If you haven't checked that out, I'll leave it. I don't know if it goes here, or I'll post it down below so you guys can see that after this video. But I did half one thing, half the other. So when I went to work today, like everyone could tell like there's a difference. Like, yo, one of your hair looks like a lot puffier than the other. So kinky curly definitely won because everyone's like that side looks better. So whatever. So I thought what I would do today is show you guys how I go from a poof like this and bring it all the way up into my signature look. Okay, so let me show you guys what I have here, how I get my poof. So you're going to need some Pro Style gel. Since my hair is darker, I prefer the dark brown, the protein styling gel with the super hold. You're gonna need a couple brushes. I have a small brush, I have a bigger brush. Oh shit. I also have this, like, this is really for your eyebrows, but I've been using it for my edges. It's like it's not a spoolie. I don't know what this is, but it's really to like lay down your eyebrows and to like, I don't know, to do stuff to them, but I'd rather use this for my edges. So I'm going to use this, and I have some oil, I have some water, but I need a curling solution. That's what we're missing. Let me get something to curl this. Okay, and I'm also going to use what we used yesterday, the Kinky Curly Custard, and I really should have bought the big one of this. If you haven't seen the video 2 videos ago where I showed you guys what I purchased, I said I purchased this instead of the bigger one because I bought a lot of different curling stuff, but I really should have got the $30 one of this, but there's always next time. So I'll definitely get that the next time I go. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of the style. This is how I wore it today. Usually my thing is like big hair is usually like my thing. I'm so like happy today. I don't know what the hell is the matter with me, but I'm super hyper. And when I'm hyper like this, I talk really fast. So excuse me if I'm talking too fast. Oh, and excuse the no makeup, but in order for me to push out 5 videos a week, you guys are going to see a whole lot of this natural face. If you don't like it, then this may not be the channel for you. But sometimes I might, you know, surprise you guys with a full face, you know, because, you know, I know my ways around a blending brush. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get on to the hair. So we're going to take out this bobby pin. I'm going to make sure I don't have any other bobby pins stuck in here hiding from me. Okay, so now my hair is 100% dry. What I'm going to do, since this side is mostly, it's going to look a little weird when I push this up, because this side's not going to reach like this side is, because this side's kinky curly makes my hair a little more, like I can move it more instead of it being as puffy. So I'm going to apply some water around all of my hair, and I'm not going to saturate my hair, and I'm not going to get this, and I'm going to try my hardest. I'm not going to saturate my hair, and I'm going to try my hardest not to get water so much on my scalp, because I want my scalp to be as dry as possible so that it gets into a nicer poof. So I'm just really just taking this water and spritzing it over the ends of my hair. Oh, you're gonna need a pick too. You're gonna need a pick. Where my pick is, I don't know. I got my pick. I got my Hennessy. Maybe that's why I'm so happy today, because I got some liquor in me. I got some liquor. I got some liquor. I got some liquor. Who doesn't like liquor? Okay, so now we're gonna take, actually before we do that, we're gonna go into the argan oil, this oil treatment stuff that I told you guys I use probably more often than I should, but it makes my hair just super, come on girl, makes my hair super manageable and stuff like that. So I do like to use this quite often. That's why we're almost out. So we're gonna take some of this, not a lot, just like a little bit, and then I'm literally just gonna brush this, not brush it, but just move it all over my hair, try to get it in there. And while I'm doing this, I'm just grabbing at my roots and pulling lightly so that it'll be a little bit easier when it's time to put this girl into the puff, especially this side, because this side's a little tighter than the other side. So yeah, okay, so now we're gonna take the Kinky Curly Custard, and I'm just kind of, I'm not taking so much, I'm just taking like enough, and literally I'm gonna rub it into my hands, and I'm just gonna try to focus this on the ends of my hair. Since this product is really kind of watery, like a watery type of product, I don't want my hair to get soaking wet. So I'm just really focusing this on the top portions of my hair, and which you can see, like I didn't do this side, but I did this side. It just looks a lot bigger, a lot fuller, and the curls are gonna look a lot prettier in the poof. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm not separating my hair into sections while I do this, but I'm still kind of focusing in one spot, and then I'll move around my hair until it is all over, pretty much. And this is something I do almost like every morning, to be honest. This is like my go-to style because it's super easy and it's convenient, and this is good for like day 3, 4, 5, whatever, towards the end, close to wash day, or even not. This is like my second day, so I just love my hair in a poof. Okay, so honestly I'm like loving my hair like this right now, but it's all good. There's always another time to have my hair all big and poofy as usual. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys are gonna need your mother, not my mother, but your mother. Okay, you're also gonna need a tie to tie your hair. Where I got this from, I'm not sure, but it's just a long little, it might have been a tie for a shirt or something that I don't remember what shirt, but I've been using this girl up. Okay, so now that we have my hair mostly curled up, now some girls like a tight curl when they put it up. Me, I don't really mind. It just depends what I put in before. Sometimes if I have used like Eco Styler or like Miss Jessie's products, my curls would be more as a curl, but I don't mind it being like a puff also. I really don't mind. So I'm gonna take the pick now, and I'm just going to pick out my roots, and I'm really just focusing this in my roots, and my roots should be mostly dry because I really didn't put any product or water directly on there. So I'm going to just kind of just get my roots up a little bit. Now I'm going to keep the part that I have now. That's kind of the direction I'm going. So now I'm going to take some clips. So I'm going to take these clips and clip my hair up, and this does not have to be perfect by any means, and it's not going to be. So I just kind of want it in like where it's, my hair is sticking out in the back, and that's fine. It doesn't, again, this is not supposed to be perfect. It's just supposed to, you know, kind of go in the position of where I want it. So now I'm going to take my gel, big big old tub of gel, and I'm really just working off the top. I want to use every inch of this gel because there's so much in here, and yeah, if I run through this within a week, I'll be upset. Okay, so I'm going to take some gel, and what I'm going to do is since I'm going to have like a little baby hairs, I'm going to push those down towards my face and kind of let the gel get a little tacky. Push this down, and then what's remaining, I'm going to find that hairline, and I'm just going to load up that hairline with gel. I'm going to load it up, and even if you got to use some more gel, you just want to make sure you get that hairline. And as you see, I'm not even pushing back towards where my bun's going. I'm just going probably like an inch into my hair, because once we start pulling everything back and start brushing stuff back, the gel will move back, so you don't have to put so much product. You're just mostly putting the product in the first inch. So we're going to do the same to the back. I'm just going to coat my hands and just push it up towards where my poof is going. Okay, so for the most part, really, that's it, and we're done. Just kidding. Okay, so now we're gonna take a brush. I'm gonna take a brush that's has a lot of, what the hell are these called, bristles. I'm gonna take a heavily bristled brush, and I'm going to push out any type of baby hairs that I'm gonna try, because baby hairs is not my forte, but I'm going to push them out towards my face, and I'm going to let them sit, let them sizzle, and then I'm going to take the brush and brush it towards the crown, brush my hair towards the crown of my head. Now, since I'm keeping this over here, I'm just going to push this down that way and then try to arch it up towards the crown of my head. Again, not being perfect. I haven't moved the clips or anything like that. We're just pushing this up towards the crown. Okay, so this looks pretty good. I'm just gonna move this clip back just a little, and what I'm gonna do now is take my little, like my rope, whatever you want to call it, make sure it's even, and I'm going to start right where my hairline starts. I'm going to twist it in the back, and I'm going to make sure it's kind of tight, and then I'm going to, going from each side to side, I'm going to pull it until it starts moving back against my hairline. So as you can see, it's pushing everything back, and it's pushing the gel back also. Now, I love my first day puffs to be bigger, so the less you push back on this, the bigger your poof will be. The more you push back, the smaller your poof's going to be. So I'm going to keep it about right here, and I like to keep the clips in my hair so that I can see what's going on, and so I can tie this. So I'm going to bring this right back around. I'm going to tie it again, making sure that these two lengths are as close as possible. Tie it back. Now, the first one I kind of, put a little bit of strength on, making sure it's tight, and the second one I ease up, and then I'm going to bring this around the back of my hair and then tie it. I'll probably tie it twice. And then you can take a bobby pin and pin this up, or you can just leave it. Do whatever you want to do to it. I'm just going to take a bobby pin on each side, and then those little strands I'm just going to push up into my ponytail. Okay, now what you can do now is do your baby hairs. I'm going to do that now, actually. I'm just going to put a little bit more gel. Oh shit. Put a little bit more gel on here. I'm gonna get a little bit more tacky. And again, still haven't touched anything on top yet. Now, if you want to use like an edge control or something like that, you can use edge control if you'd rather use that along your edges. I'm going to take this little brush for your eyebrows and I'm going to brush it forward first just to see what I'm working with. And then I'm going to, I don't know how I want to do this. I feel like my edges come out different every single time I do my hair. You can brush it up and kind of keep it into like a swoop and then brush it into your hair. How does that look? Look decent? Okay, this part I always seem to have some trouble with, so I'll probably just end up pushing that back and a little bit on like a slant towards this side. Pushing down any extra gel, and I'm just moving that in. Over here, I'm probably just gonna end up pushing those back too. And I'm using like a combination of the brush and the comb to take a little bit more gel on the brush and just brush this back. Then I'm going to do the same on this side, push this out a little. Gel got a little too dry. Put a little bit more gel. So you can see I use a lot. And then I'll kind of push them. Get a little tacky. You guys can see. I'm gonna push it down into something. As often as I do this style, you would think that this would be a lot easier, but it's not. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get. So I'm just gonna brush up what I got going on down here. Any gel off of my face. Okay. Cool. Okay. So now we're going to take down the puff. Now what you can do now is you can use a scarf and, you know, make sure this is secure, but I don't like doing that because it always seems to mess up my hair if I take it off too fast or if I'm in a rush. So usually I don't do it. So honey, straight, baby, straight. Okay, now I'm going to carefully take this out and I'm gonna shake it out, and then we're gonna take our pick again, just going into the middle of this poof and really just trying to give it some length and some volume. And then this part you kind of just play with it just to see how you want it. Try to keep as much as the curly parts as I can in the front. If you need to use more of your curling product in your hair, you can. If you feel like you want a little bit more of a curl, try to keep these curls to the front. Also, if your hair is shorter and it doesn't reach, if your hair is a little bit shorter, which you can do, what I do sometimes is I take a bobby pin if my hair is a little drier and towards the end of, once my hair is kind of like drier and I've kind of outdid the style and my hair gets a little more like, you know, little shrunk and you can see the tire put around, I'll take a bobby pin and pin it down like randomly in random sections so that it stays over the band that you use. But because my hair is kind of new to the style and it's still lively, I'm not gonna have to do it this time. But see how my hair is like longer in the back? I am gonna tie that up. So I'm gonna take this section and just tie it up towards the bun so that it's a little more even around my hair. Okay, and then yeah. Okay, so this, you can just kind of maneuver it how you want to. Since my hair is still kind of wet on the ends, it's going to start to shrink up a little bit and the curls will be a little more prominent. But yeah, this is basically how I do my hair every day. It's just the easiest thing to do, and I think it's super cute. And you can do this on different you could do this on a lot of different lengths of hair. Your hair doesn't have to be long or anything like that. If you have shorter hair, you could do it. If you have really short hair, I would use more of like a band than something bigger than this, so that you can't see it. This is what I started using on my hair when I first cut my hair really short. I was just using bands and putting it around. Like you can twist up like a side of the band and just have this and then tie it up tight, and that worked out for me for a long time until I started using the band. So yeah, there's different variations of this style you can use, but I think it's super cute. It's super easy. I say the word super a lot. Okay, I think it's really nice, really easy, and I love this style. It's just a poof, just a cute poof. So yeah, I hope you guys like the tutorial. Yeah, I hope you guys checked out all my videos this week. I'm just really happy that I have them up for you guys, and I hope you guys like the content. Next week I have some good stuff coming, and another kind of hair versus type of thing with the Eco Styler and Miss Jessie, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And yeah, thanks so much for subscribing. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you know when something's posted. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Bye.